All right, friends, good morning. Good morning, good morning. It's Friday. Yay for Friday. Okay, we're doing, because most of this week has been lower body. There's been very little, but not a whole lot of upper body. So today, we're attacking the upper body. All right, so 3 rounds. We're going to do 10 IYTs. So how that looks is we kind of kick our hip back just a little bit. We keep our ribs in. We have a nice little squeeze of our butt. And we go I, Y, T. So 10 I's, 10 Y's, 10 T's. So you're wanting to not push out here, but get a nice little stretch in the upper back. Okay? So 10 IYTs. You're going to come here and we're going to go 5 down dog to push up. If you want to add a little cobra in there, you can. But we're going 5 down dog to push up. You will stand up and you'll take your band, okay? You can do this either way. Either you can go here, where we're underhand grip, kind of somewhat gripping close to each other. Shoulders are back and you're going to pull that band apart. So if you look at my shoulder blades, that's where you'll see that. Now, if you want to go overhead, I have to go down here so you can see me. You can go overhead here. And the same thing, I'm keeping really good posture, and I'm going to pull this band apart 10 times. Okay? So it's either here or here. Okay? So 3 rounds, 10 IYTs, 5 down dog to push up, and 10 band pull aparts. Times 3. Let's go, friends. Good morning. Happy Friday. We made it to Friday. I'm almost thinking, I'm gonna make it to Friday. Nice, guys. It's supposed to be hot today, but not as humid. I was really hoping last night we were going to get rain. We really didn't get any rain. At least not down here, we didn't. And if you want to add in a couple of these, you can, just because sometimes it feels really good. And we're back to the top. arms should start to feel nice and like, whoo, maybe feeling a little of those muscles from this week. But we were a little more lower body focused this week, especially on Wednesday. Yep, Sherry's got some nice good ones in there if you're like, ooh, maybe you want a little extra of this. Oh, I forget about how good that feels, Sherry. Thanks for the reminder. Okay. All right. This is what today is. It's 25 minutes. It's a little bit shorter than like what we did Wednesday with lower body, but that's because upper body can get a little intense, right? So sticking to that same little formula, we're going to go 2 rounds and we're going to do 15 rows. No, my bad. Yeah, no, I'm right. 15 rows, 10 presses, and 5 flies times 2. So what's that look like? Y'all know what that looks like, but we're going to show you. So right here, shoulders back, butt squeeze, my head and neck are up. I'm going to go 15 rows. And then if I want, I can use the same weight, 10 presses. You can use 1 weight, 2 weight, whatever works. And then 5 bent over flies. So if I'm right here, I'm flying up. Now let me show you lighter weights, because sometimes I go to the lighter ones because it's a little easier to get myself there. Now what I'm not doing is pushing out my ribs or going like this, right? I'm keeping my ribs engaged. So 5 flies, which means it can be a little heavier. You can break up reps however you need to, okay? So 15 rows, 10 presses, 5 flies. You're going to do that 2 times, just like we did the other day. 2 rounds of that. Then you're going to the floor. And you're going to do 10 push-ups, knee down any which way you need to. You guys know how to do push-up, or knee down, or a combo of the 2, right? So 10 push-ups, 10 by 10 shoulder taps, which you can go hand, elbow, shoulder, whatever works. 10 shoulder taps, and then 10 plank get-ups. Whew. Those are what's going to get me. You're going to do 1 round of that. And then you're going to stand back up, go 2 rounds of rows, presses, flies, times 2. And then push-ups, shoulder taps, plank up downs. We're going to go for 25 minutes. So grab your weights. Sarah, do you need any modifications or are you good? You're good. Sweet. That makes me happy. Okay. Let me get a timer set. Grab your weights. I'm going to be using probably 20s, 15s, and 8s and some combo of that, just depending on how I feel. Okay, 25 minutes, 2 rounds, 15, 10, 5 times 2. 1 round of 10 push-ups, 10 by 10 shoulder taps, and 10 plank get-ups. All right, friends, are we ready? Whew, find a pace, stick with the pace, just like we did on Wednesday. Keep yourself moving for that full 25 minutes. And then we have like a 9-minute finisher, might be a 6 to 9-minute finisher, and then we're done. All right, guys, here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 15 rows. 10 presses. guys. And if you're using a bit of challenging weights, just know you can break up reps if you need to. So I'm going 20 on rows, 15 on presses, and 5 or 8s for flies. So if you need to, I'm going down in weight, but I know that if I use 15s on my rows, it's going to be too easy. I need 17 and a half. Don't rush your push-ups. Nice, guys. 10 push-ups, 10 by 10 shoulder taps, and 10 plank get-ups. Nice, guys. Nice, guys. Whew. Nice, guys. Nice, Sherry. Nice, Katie. Nice, Amy and Eddie. Here you go, Aaron. So know that your reps do not have to be unbroken, especially if you using a little bit of a more challenging weight, you can break it up. If it's a medium-ish, easy weight that you can do all the reps, then I want you to focus on really, well, you should always focus on really good movement, but you can be a little bit more consistent in how you don't have to take as much rest. These 20s are kicking my butt, but I want to stay on them. So I gotta break it up. Nice, guys. Nice, Katie. Nice, Aaron. Nice, Andy. Nice, Amy. Well, Amy, you look like you went up on your weights on your flies. Which makes me happy. Tara, this workout's all for you to get that arm stronger now. No, but eventually we'll get you back to those same weights. Same weights in both hands. So push-ups, if you start to notice, if you do strict push-ups that your form is not the best, then you're gonna modify in some way. So like I'm solid down, but back up. It's where I feel it a little bit in my shoulder more than I want to. So then I'm modifying on the way back up. Coming up on 10 minutes in, guys, we're going to 25. Nice, guys. Nice, Aaron. I like that staggered stance with your feet. Just think about really squeezing that butt. Whew, my arms are going to be jelly tomorrow. Nice, Sherry. And that's what you do when you get tired. You alternate so you can keep moving. Maybe you go 1, 2, 3. Nice, guys. Halfway there. Nice job, guys. Keep it up. Nice, guys. Nice, Aaron. Nice, Katie. Nice, Sherry. Way to get back down there. Nice, Amy and Andy. Tara, way to get back on the ground. And don't stress about if you have to break up reps, just because it's a lot on your upper body. You're not getting any little breaks by where I usually will throw in some lower body, some core. There's not a core in here except for a plank at the end of our workout. So really think about squeezing your butt, keeping your ribs in, and like if I were to come by and do this to you, you're not going anywhere, okay? So really focus on squeezing all those muscles. So I'm squeezing all of this while I'm rowing, okay? So just really think about focusing on that lower body and core in your exercises. That's how you sneak core in to everything you do. We're under 10 minutes. I lied, those plank get-ups are all core. Forgot about those. Ooh, nice job, you guys. Coming up on 17 minutes. So, 8 minutes left. Take rest as you need. It's a lot on the shoulders and the back. Sarah, when you do flies, are you able to to bring your elbows out, or are you kind of holding it a little bit more so think about like this. So instead of keeping the elbows here and being like this, be like that. So almost like when you come up, you're almost like you can be flat as a pancake on the ground. Yes, exactly. And then keep this all squeezed right here, right there. Yes. I think you'll be like, whoa, I can do more than I thought I could. Not that you need to up your weight. You go off how your hand feels. Ooh, I was getting tired. Coming up on 19 minutes, you guys. And if you start feeling like, oh my gosh, this weight, I don't know if I can keep doing it, then you know for sure you're breaking up reps. That's what I'm doing. I could totally drop down to 8s right now, but I'm not gonna. I'm doing these in sets of like 2-3 reps till I get to the number I need to be at, and then I move on. I think that was 2 rounds. I don't know. Nice job, guys. Whew, we are under 5. There you go, Tara. But bring it from here. So just like this. Yeah, squeeze your butt. Keep your ribs in. There you go. The one side's gonna feel really light. Ooh, that's harder. So Erin, depending on what you find easier, if you find this easier, I find this easier with lighter weights. Heavier weights, I gotta be here. So you adjust however you need to. Either way is acceptable. Woo. are able to type for work today? Your fingers might not be sore, but the rest of you might be. Nice, guys. We're coming up on 23 minutes. Nice job. Whoo, minute and a half. Nice job, you guys. One minute. Whoo. Nice job. Nice, Aaron. Nice, Amy and Andy. Nice, Katie. Keep it up, Tara. Keep it up, Sherry. Thirty seconds. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whoo. Grab water. Let's see. 9 minutes. Here we go. 9 minutes. We're gonna have space. All right, guys. Your finisher is not going to be 9 minutes. It's going to be 6 minutes. If you want to power out 9, you can, but we're doing 6. And I'm going to have lighter weight. Okay. Get my timer back up here. Okay, we are working for 30 seconds. We are resting for 15. I'm going to pull out my 5s and my 8s because we're doing wide grip rows. Okay, we're going kickbacks or extensions. So kickbacks right here. I'm going to think about squeezing my butt, keeping my ribs in, having my weights right here, and kicking it back. Now, notice when I do these slower, when I'm using lighter weights and I do these slower, I think slow, 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 slow. So I'm going to use with one weight because I really want to think about that tricep. I really want to think about tricep, 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 tricep. Okay? And then slow back. So I'm squeezing my booty. I'm going to keep all of this right here. Okay? So triceps for 30. Then I'm going to lighter weights because I know how my arms are going to feel after this. Wide grip rows, we bend over, right? So we're bent over like this. They're wide like this, almost like a barbell. Keeping my ribs in right here, okay? I'm going to go lighter with those because I know 30 seconds of this, and I'll be like this at the end, right? And then no weight, going to the mat. Finding a plank hold for 30. Okay, so not up here, drop it down here. So light weights, they don't need to be super heavy. I will say, because I know you guys are like, dang, right? Like I just was like, dang for a second. Okay, this was all done in this class using 20s, 15s, 8s, and 5s. It's totally possible if you want to get defined arms and things like that. It's just lots of reps. Okay, I just noticed that, so I was like, whoa. So yay. I just said personal goal. I like arm muscles because I never used to have any. Remind me to show you a picture, starting off the triceps of me at like 85 pounds. It's like no arms. Okay, here we go. Triceps, 30 seconds. We're squeezing, we're kicking back. It doesn't even have to be fast, because slow for 30 seconds, it's still gonna kick those arms. So really focus on those triceps. See, triceps, triceps, triceps. If you wanna go overhead, you can go overhead too. That's fine. I'm sticking here because my shoulder was bugging me this week. 3, 2, 1. No matter what, take your hands off your weight. We're going wide grip rows. Now maybe I'll try my 8s. We'll see how I last. Wide rows, bent over slightly. Here we go. Right here, kind of like a scarecrow. Wide grip. Keep your ribs in, keep your butt squeezed. Go into a plank hold after this.
Halfway there.
Ooh, feeling it now. Two, 1. Bring it to the floor. Let's find that plank. But don't find it until you have to. So get to the floor, set yourself up, find that nice little base for your forearms. Here we go. Press it up, shoulders are back and down, ribs are in, send those heels back, keep breathing.
Halfway there.
Rest. Nice, stand it back up. Now, since I haven't been doing pinching measurements, right, because I don't see you guys. 3, 2, 1, back to triceps. Since I haven't been doing pinching exercises, you can always take a tape measure. So if you're like, I want to do measurements, you can always take a tape measure, measure arm, waist, hip, and you can actually put those in the app. So, and then I can always look at the date you did it and go, okay, it's been like 6, 8 weeks, you should retest again. Now, if I see you, rest. Or if you're like, Holly, I want to get my body fat done, then message me. I'll come do your body fats because it doesn't take me long. And that way you can kind of get a gauge of where you're at. Here we go. Wide grip. Because sometimes we don't see numbers change on the scale. Sometimes it goes, you guys have heard me preach this before. How do your clothes fit? How's your energy level? Those kind of things. And if you're not necessarily seeing results, are you doing things on Tuesdays and Thursdays and maybe Saturdays? Are you taking rest and recovery? Are you getting sleep? Because that's another thing. Rest, come into plank. If we're not getting adequate sleep, That was like me on Wednesday. I was a little run down and I didn't get the best sleep on Tuesday night. Here we go. It made it really hard to find energy to get through that workout on Wednesday. I was dragging. But that's okay. I just slowed down and honored where I was at that moment.
Halfway there.
Rest. Some of it is too is nutrition. If you're not sure what you're eating, you can always track your food in MyFitnessPal, because I'm pretty sure that integrates into my app where I can see those things. So just think about, because a lot of times, especially more with women than men, so Andy, you're kind of not on this one necessarily, but you never know. A lot of women tend to not be eating enough protein and eating more carbs than they should, or at least the carb and protein numbers should change, and we should look at what carbs we're eating. So trying to eat those smarter carbs. But you guys know that I do not, you can't have anything. Just try to do that 80-20 and eat 80% of the time eating good, okay? And eating smart carbs. So, there's my spiel on nutrition right now. But if you guys want, I'm gonna stop recording.